my name is Holly Hillen, and I'm here to inform you on the life and accomplishments of Dr. Seuss. He was a cartoonist, a writer, and an illustrator. It's now been 24 years that he's been gone, but through all his stories, he somehow lives on. A dropout, a cheater, a 27-time shutdown defeater. Who would have thought he'd rise to the top? He made it so easy to read out all his rhymes, but boy, let me tell you, it sure takes some time to think up good words that don't sound absurd and to tell a good story that's not all that boring. Now listen up, all you people, as I recite out this cheekful of things about Seuss, that silly old goose. Dr. Seuss was born Theodore Seuss Geisel on March 2nd of 1904 in Springfield, Massachusetts, to Theodore Robert Geisel and Henrietta Seuss Geisel. At the age of 18, he left his home and parents to attend Dartmouth College. He later joined his school's humor magazine, Jack-O-Lantern, that's here, and he sometime later became the editor-in-chief of the magazine. His senior year, he was kicked off of the staff of the magazine for being caught drinking by the dean of the school, which was against prohibition laws and school policy. Geisel continued to contribute to the magazine under pseudonyms or false names, such as L. Pasteur, D.G. Rossetti, and simply Seuss. After graduating from Dartmouth, in order to please his father, he attended Oxford University in England. He was originally planning to become a professor there. And the same year, in that same school, he met his future wife, Helen. And that same year, he dropped out of school, and the couple moved back to the United States in order to pursue his career as a cartoonist. Now, over the next 30 years, the couple's main income of money was advertisement. He drew advertisements for many different magazines, such as Life, Vanity Fair, and others. He was later picked up by Viking Press to illustrate a collection of children's sayings called Bones. Bones. And this was his big break into children's literature. This is his first book that he wrote toward children's literature. It's called And to Think I Saw It on Mulberry Street. Now this book was rejected 27 times before it was picked up by a publisher. And that publisher was Vanguard Press, and it was picked up in 1937. In 1957, Houghton Mifflin and Random House Publishing asked Seuss to write and illustrate a children's primer story with only 225 new reader words. And that's when he came up with The Cat in the Hat. Now this book was his defining book of his career. This is where his career took off. This book is his second most popular book, and that's after Green Eggs and Ham, which is number 1. Cat in the Hat is number 2. And One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish is his third most popular book. In October of 1967, his wife Helen committed suicide due to physical and emotional pain. She was battling cancer and was also had also learned that her husband had been having an affair with their long-term friend, Audrey Stone Diamond. That's this lady here. Cheaters. The next year, the couple got married. So they went on to be married the next year. At the age of 87, on September 24th of 1991, Theodore Seuss Geisel died. He had written 44 books, which had been translated into 15 different languages. He had sold over 200 million copies of those books, and those later inspired 11 children's TV series, a Broadway musical, feature motion pictures, and he also was awarded 2 Academy Awards, 2 Emmy Awards, a Peabody Award, and a Pulitzer Prize. Now, his widow Audrey serves as the president of Dr. Seuss Enterprises, and she guards his legacy as that per the president of the company. Now, Dr. Seuss has inspired many people over the years, and for that, I feel he deserves a round of good cheers.
Yes, he does.
I leave you with words of his.
Okay.
Good for adults and good for kids. Think left and think right, and think low and think high. Oh, the things you can think of if you only try. Thank you.
That's good.